What is going on, YouTube? This is Movie to the 4, and I'm here to show you guys my very first deck profile. Today's deck profile is the Cyber Dragon Revolution deck. I know for a fact that these cards are this deck, like some of the fusion Cyber Dragon monsters I'm thinking about. I have some of them in my extra deck. I'm about to show you it later on today. So anyways, the first thing I have is the Cyber Dragon Valley. Very useful when you try to summon it in attack position. In attack position, if your monsters attack it, you get to banish this card and get to end your opponent's battle phase, and you can draw one card from your deck. All right, I have Shining Angel. I only have one copy of this card right here. You can special summon a monster that has 1500 attack points or less. So let's say for instance, like I want to summon Cyber Larva or something like that. So yeah. I have two copies of Cyber Larva, and just in case the first one dies, I can special summon a new Cyber Larva from my deck. So yeah. 3 of a kind. If you have like the same monsters that have the same name, like for instance Cyber Dragon, you get to target up to like 3 cards your opponent controls, and you get to destroy that card. So yeah. Limiter removal. I checked the ban list on Yugioh. So Yugioh.com, and is limited. You can only add 1 limited card from each of your decks. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So yeah. I have 2 copies of Proto Cyber Dragon. This card becomes Cyber Dragon while it's on the field. So yeah. Actually I have 2 copies of it. So yeah. Cyber Dragon Zwei. It says if this card attacks a monster, it gains 300 attack points during the damage step only. So if you're trying to attack a monster that has like 1700 points or more, but not really though. You're going to attack monsters that has 1700 points or more. You can use this effect to destroy it during the damage step. So yeah. Like I said, I have 2 copies of Proto Cyber Dragon. I don't need to show you it again. Oh, okay, I do. Cyber Phoenix. While this card is in attack position, negate any spell trap effects that target exactly one machine type monster and you control, and no other cards. And when this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can draw 1 card from your deck. So it's kind of like having a mathematician's effect or something. So yeah. Solar Windjammer. If I control, let's say for instance that if you don't control any monsters, you can special summon this from your hand. But his attack points his attack and defense will be cut in half. So be very careful when you try to summon this. Mystical Space Typhoon. Very useful for anyone who's using a Trickstar stage, a Trickstar deck, because Trickstars are known to drive people crazy. So I'm trying to keep that on the down low. So yeah. Sorry about that. Reflect Bounder. It's perfect for deflecting your opponent's attacks and gives them direct damage to your opponent's life points. But you will still take damage once this leaves the field. So yeah. Dimensional Prison. This is very useful for against those that are using Link monsters. So yeah. Call the Haunted. Perfect for breaking out anyone that is for breaking someone out of the graveyard. Let's say for existence for a Cyber Dragon. Tell you the truth, this deck is lacking some of the Cyber Dragon support that it needs, but I have like 2 of those. I don't have 2 of those, so I'm trying to like get the Cyber Dragon deck from the Legendary Dragon decks. So yeah, it's gonna be very hard to track it down. Ah, yes. Power Bond, Zane's favorite card in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. He uses it to fusion summon one machine type fusion monster from your extra deck using the monsters from your hand or your side of the field as fusion materials. And it gains it doubles the attack points of the original attack points, but you will take damage equal to the attack gained from this effect at the time of the summon. So yeah. Cyber Dinosaur. When your opponent special summons a monster from their hand, except during the damage step, you can special summon this from your hand. So yeah. Berserker Soul. I had to take out Super Polymerization out because that card is banned. I should have never done that. I should have never done that, but I had to keep these decks legal, and so these decks can follow the rules and such. Okay. If I have one card in my hand, I can activate this and inflict 700 points of damage to my opponent. If I can excavate a monster card from my deck. If I excavate a non-monster card, this effect ends. So yeah. Trap Stun. Trap Stun is very effective when opponents trying to use Mirror Force, but this is very perfect for negating all trap card effects on the field this turn. Oh, let me fix my cards real quick so it won't get messy. Waboku. I have this in my Yugi starter deck, but instead I have this in my Cyber Dragon deck. So yeah. Now my favorite monster of all time in this deck, Cyber Dragon. Just in case if you have no monsters on your field, you can special summon this out of your hand. This is very useful. So yeah. Evolution Burst. I can't say nothing about this card. This card is good. Cyber Dragon Core. When this card is normal summon, I can add a yeah. No, I'm completely out. All right. Give me 1 minute, guys. You can you use this. All right. As I was saying, this card is very useful when you're trying to like try and add like Cyber Repair Plan or Cyber Network. This card is very accurate. So yeah. Megamorph. If your life points is lower, you can gain that. Your monster can gain that monster's attack points, but if your points is higher than your opponent's, your attack will be will be cut in half. So please be very careful when you use this card. Falcon. This will help me add target a light machine type monster with 1,200 points or less attack points in my graveyard, and I get to add that, and I get to special summon that from my hand. I have another copy of Cyber Dragon Zwei. I already explained it to you, so yeah. Cyber Repair Plan. This is very useful. If you have a Cyber Dragon in your graveyard, you can add one machine type monster from your hand from your deck to your hand. So yeah. The Light Hex Sealed Fusion. This is very useful for fusion summoning without polymerization. So this is very useful. So yeah. And I have another copy of Cyber Dragon. This card does not have a white plastic on it. I gotta go to Bulletproof this Sunday so I can buy some white plastic so I can put this in this Cyber Dragon deck here, so I can have 3 Cyber Dragons in my deck. So yeah. Cyber Itanen. I can special summon this from my hand if I have a lot of machine type monsters in my graveyard. Let's say for instance I have like 5, and he gains 500 attack points and defense points from each one of those machine type monsters. So yeah, this is very useful against an opponent. Male violent catastrophe, very useful against those. When your opponent declares an attack, you can destroy all spells and trap cards on the field, but you're still gonna take damage though. So be very careful. Okay, Armored Cybern. I never played. Tell you the truth though, I have been using this deck now in a while now, so I can't say. I might try and use this deck here at tomorrow's tournament. So be on the lookout for that. Satellite Cannon. This card cannot be destroyed in battle by a level 7 or lower monster, but it can be destroyed by link monsters, Xyz monsters, except for fusion and rituals and synchro monsters. So yeah, I gotta try to get a plastic for that Cyber Dragon that I just got last Sunday. Cyber Dragon Dry. I think Zane you used this card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So yeah. Cyber Dragon. I have another copy of this monster here, so I don't need to explain it to you. I have another copy of Cyber Larva. Yeah. DDR, different dimension reincarnation. So yeah. And I get to discard one card from my hand and then target one of my banished monsters. I get to special summon that in face-up attack position. And when it leaves the field, destroy the equipped monster. Alright. So, as I was saying, Jade Knight. When this card in attack position, machine type monsters cannot be with 1200 points or less, cannot be destroyed by trap effects. So this is very useful against those that are using trap cards and such. So yeah. Cybernetic hidden technology. When your opponent declares an attack, I can send one Cyber Dragon or a fusion type or a fusion monster from my to my graveyard. Then I could target the attacking monster and destroy it. So yeah. Machina armored unit. Once per turn, when a machine type monster is destroyed by battle and sent to my graveyard, I can special summon one machine type monster from my deck that has the same attribute and less than the destroyed monster to the graveyard. So yeah. And Cyber Network, one of my favorite cards in this Cyber Dragon Revolution deck. I get to destroy this card in my 3rd standby phase. But the downside is you cannot attack. You cannot attack when activating this card right here. So be very careful. Let me see. Light of Redemption. I had to pay 800 life points to add one of my banished light monsters. I get to add that to my hand. Now, for the extra deck monsters, I have these cards are ultra rares. Cyber Dragon Nova. This is very useful. But if I can find Cyber Dragon Infinity, and then if I can find Cyber Dragon Infinity over at the tournament tomorrow, I might be able to put this in my extra deck. So yeah. And last but not least, Cyber Twin Dragon. All you need is 2 Cyber Dragons, or better yet, 1 Cyber Dragon and 1 Light Hexios Fusion. So yeah, I'm trying to find Cyber End Dragon, so it has 4,000 attack points. It is the strongest of all Cyber Dragons. So yeah. Alright, you guys, that is it. That is it for my first Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck Profile Cyber Dragon Revolution. Make sure you like this video, leave a comment, favorite, and subscribe. What do you guys think of me doing these deck profiles here? And make sure you like me on Facebook and on me on Channel Noik and PSN. Until next time, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace.